I'm going to go ahead and learn business management. Graduated with a 3.83 GPA. When the people look at me as a nerd, I'm going to go ahead and get into administrative office technology. Learn Microsoft Access, Word, PowerPoint, and learn some Spanish. Exio mucho, pero traigo mucho a la mesa. I demand a lot, but I bring a lot to the table. I said that I'm going to do all that I can do so I can remain free once I get released. Once my out date comes, I will not ever come back into the penitentiary again, because my son will be 10 years old when I get released, and if I don't show him the direction, then it is a good chance that he will follow the same direction that I am going. I need to show him something different, how to be successful. I didn't know how people was going to receive me. Courage is not the absence of fear, but it's a triumph over it. I said I had to make a decision. I got to do all that I can do. I don't care about what you're saying. I don't care about what you're saying, because you ain't in my ID badge. Matter of fact, when you go home, you ain't going to sit up here and take care of my family. You ain't going to send me back in no dang on food boxes. You ain't going to send me back in no money orders. So I'm going to live my life that fits me. Remember, I got to eat the Jell-O, right, with the fruit in it. I need to make it there. But I had to be courageous. I had to face those fears, and I said that I will not let those fears stop me. I will not let those fears of people accepting me or not stop me. I will not let it paralyze my development. And I just developed myself in a way to when people see me out there in society now, they have no choice but to see value, because I spent so much time on my development, who I am as an individual, that I don't care if you are at a board meeting. I don't care if you are the president of the United States. I talk to you the same way. I don't look up to people. I don't look down to people. I look eye level with everybody, because I've developed myself. That was the work that was put in during that 10 years. See, it's not given to everybody. You got to work to get it. Those who are courageous get to live a whole different type of life. Those who live in fear, they always live in lower level living. You have no choice. You have no choice. Courageous, not the absence of fear, but it's the triumph over it. Another thing, y'all write this down if y'all want to, man. Another thing that Mandela had, a characteristic that he had that made him go to a whole nother level, his ability to forgive. Forgiveness. He's known for his forgiveness. That means that when he got released from prison after doing the 27 years, he chose to meet with Percy Utah. That was the chief prosecutor who was trying to push for the death penalty for him. I'm talking about he was going outside of his prosecutorial duties, and he was trying to really get this brother killed. In the 1964 Ravonio trial, he was trying to get that brother killed. But he got released from prison, and he had influence, he had power. And he said that I'm going to still meet with Percy Utah, chief prosecutor, and have lunch. He met with Betsy Verwood. That was the widow of the husband who manufactured, who was the architect of the apartheid system. Now, his people is looking at him like, man, what is wrong with you? It's time to go ahead and squash them. You see that they are running scared now. They are afraid of what Umkhonto we Sizwe is doing. That's why they let you out. They're trying to negotiate, but now is no time for negotiation. Now it's time to squash them. Let's get the revenge of everything that they've done to us in the past. Let's get them. Let's go ahead and take their heads off. Nelson Mandela, he says, I think through my brains, not through my blood. That means that I'm not thinking through all of my emotions. I'm not thinking through revenge, because when you think through your emotions and all of the hatred and anger and bitterness, it will deter you from getting accomplished what is meant to get accomplished. Nelson Mandela said that I wanted to live in equal opportunity, South Africa that was harmonious. So then that means that I'm going to continue to push for that. I don't care about what was done to me. I care about what I'm doing right now, because that will dictate where we are going. So then that means that Percy Utah, if you can help me go ahead and turn the apartheid system on its back, I can use you now. I don't care about you trying to take my head off at trial, because that's what you did. But what you can do right now can take us to another level. I think through my brains, not through my blood. So many times we make so many mistakes in life because we are trying to get people back. I'm trying to make my girl feel bad when I get released because she wasn't with me. So I'm going to try to put all of these different women up in her face to show her that I'm getting back at you. You should have stayed with me. My whole purpose of getting released is to make people feel bad about leaving me inside of prison. I'm not trying to be successful for my children. That's not my idea. My idea is to make you regret for not writing me. Make you regret for not sending me no money orders. Instead of staying focused on what you want to get accomplished. First thing, you got to understand what you want to get accomplished. See, Nelson Mandela understood what he wanted to get accomplished. I've cherished an ideal of a democratic and free society in which all persons live together in harmony and with equal opportunity. That is what he wanted to get accomplished. So then that means he cannot focus on what everybody has done to him. He got to focus on what needs to be done right now. See, sometimes, man, the keys to the next level is attached to the person's hip who has done you wrong. So then that means that in order for you to get to the next level, you got to get the keys off of the hip of the person who has done you wrong. That means you have to forgive that person, so then that person can give you the keys to go to the next level. See, life is just tricky like that sometimes. But people cannot get to the next level because they are holding those grudges against people, and then they can't progress. Nelson Mandela says, I'm not holding no grudges against nobody. I'm trying to accomplish an equal and harmonious society in South Africa. I'm not looking for revenge. They said, man, but ain't you mad? Yeah, I'm mad. But I think through my brains, not through my blood. I think through my brains, not through my blood. People say, man, well, what did he have to forgive? Man, he did 27 years, first of all, for the apartheid, as a political prisoner. He was in Robben Island. Robben Island was the worst penitentiary in South Africa. It was designed to break the spirit of a political prisoner. That means that he got one letter, and he was able to send out one letter every 6 months. He was able to get one visit for 30 minutes once a year. He had to break up rocks just for the fun of it, hard labor. His oldest son died while he was in prison. Thembi died in a car accident. And you know how he found out? The CO gave him a telegram that just read, your oldest son Thembi died. He wanted to know, how did he die? Where is the funeral at? I need to know answers about my son. Can I go bury my son? It's African tradition for the father to be able to bury their son. He couldn't bury his son because he was in prison. He was fighting for a cause that was greater than himself. He lost his mother while he was incarcerated. He had to face that. And when he came home, all of the people, it was the 9 million blacks, they were saying, man, let's go ahead and get him. And he says, no. What is wrong with you? So Nelson Mandela said, I had to get the minds of the blacks and I had to get the hearts of the whites. I got the hearts of the whites by showing them forgiveness. I got the minds of the black by showing them the direction. It will be one man, one vote, and I will be the president of South Africa. He said, I am your leader, and as long as I'm your leader, I will give you leadership. It calmed him down. If you don't want me to be your leader, then I will just go away. He told him just like that. And they says, well, okay, well, you are best shot that we got.